going to do is hop off of here. All right, y'all. I'm back. I had to swap because the phone needed to charge. Phone needs to charge. Had to swap to iPad. I don't know what happened. The app just cut everybody off. So I apologize for that. Y'all. Hey, Tony. This is live. My phone died. My phone died. So I had to switch to the iPad. I know, it's so confusing, right? I had to switch to the iPad. I swear. My life is so crazy. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm so here. But yeah, this is live. I had to charge the phone. We're on the iPad. But we good, though. We are good. So, here we go. Here we go. Hey, y'all. I am not doing readings. I am not doing readings. This is a girls' chat. Saturday night girls' chat. I didn't, Casey. Please put them down for me. We're talking about wasting time. Wasting time in connections. How do you avoid wasting time in connections? Yes. In this moment. Right? Please send all your DMs. Love and support. They need it. Rickster Rick. Thanks for hopping in. Hit that like on the way out, Rickster. Yeah, wasting time in the connections. Yeah. At what point? At what point do you realize you are wasting time in a connection? Well, I'll start with me. One, when you're not getting proper communication, you're wasting time. If you have to beg and plead for communication, you didn't call back, the person didn't call back, they didn't text you back for more than 24 hours. No, Jenny, it's just I'm in the middle of the live and in the middle of a topic. So if you can email it to me, I can give you undivided attention afterwards. Right, Casey. Awesome point. If you don't see yourself in a future with this person, okay? You don't see yourself long term with whoever this person is, you're wasting time. Cut it off. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, especially if you've been intimate with this person. You have emotions with this person. You may have children with this person or a child with this person. Don't see it going nowhere. You gotta cut it off because it can only get better. It can only get better if you let it go. When you already see that it's not going anywhere. Because if you stay, it's going to be more hell for you and whoever else is involved, children or whoever, than if you just leave because it's not working, you know? My email is aquarianempresstarot@gmail.com, Jenny. But yeah, Casey said, you don't see a future with this person. 1, 2, you don't want to meet their family, or they don't want you to meet their family. How about that? If they don't want you to meet their family, then what's the problem? Are they ashamed of having you around? Are you being kept a secret? Is there a third party? Like, those are questions you really have to ask. Tony, that's very interesting. I have never heard that before. So you literally so you write it down on a piece of paper and stick it in the plant? I never heard that before. Because I'm sitting here wondering, like, how do people know when they're literally just wasting time dealing with someone? This person could be an idiot. I'm sorry, y'all, but the person could be a complete nincompoop. And it's just not going to work. Wow, never heard of that before. That's an interesting way to figure out what to do. But when you're enough is enough. I am done wasting my time. I'm done wasting my energy. I'm not going to continue with this. At what point do you just decide we're done? This is done. Enough is enough. When do you decide that? I'm curious. Because me personally, I have a very high tolerance level. I put up with a lot of shit that I should not. Well, I used to. Now my tolerance level is really, really low. Right? Yeah. That's a smart idea, though, Tony. Right, Casey? What you said, well, you just don't want to try anymore. When you're done, you just... For me, when I feel, like, if I feel that I'm being taken for granted, like, I don't feel loved, I don't feel appreciated, I don't actually hear any type of gratitude coming forward from you, I don't actually receive communication coming from you, I'm done. Because you're clearly saying to me, without words, right, just actions, that you don't care, that you just don't care. Right, Casey? It's best, yes, definitely to love yourself first. Exactly. When you realize that you're not a priority, it's over. It's done. It's done. Because if you keep allowing the person, like, oh, prime example, someone called me and she says, I have a problem. I said, what? She said, my ex showed up at my door with a bouquet of roses. What's the problem here, right? Come to find out, this dude, she hadn't heard from in like 6 months. Well, long story short, the guy had a warrant out for his arrest. He had been in jail for like a couple months, which is why she did not hear from him. Not because he just fell off the bandwagon, decided he didn't want anything to do with her. He had been in jail, right, for a speeding ticket. Come to find out, he got it all squared away, got it all paid, and he wanted to try back. But by this point, the person had moved on. She's already in another connection with someone else. How the universe works. She's in this connection with someone else, right? But she's having problems with this other person because she's constantly having to beg him for communication. Oh, I forgot to call you on my lunch break or text you or whatever the case may be. Listen, ladies, it only takes 10 seconds to send a text. Hey, babe, just checking on you. Good morning, love. I hope you have a good day. Please get some rest, honey. Please make sure you eat something. I love you. Takes 10 seconds, right? Takes probably even less seconds than that to push the green call button. So where excuses come in. Because I don't want excuses. I want results. Again, priorities. Wasting time. Okay? It's like now you want to show up after the fact. The current individual, let's put him aside because he's an ex, right? The current person was making excuses why he couldn't text, why he couldn't call. You know, and she's like, I'm really frustrated because I love him. I have feelings for him, but he doesn't communicate properly. It can be days, it can be hours. She's like, and I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. And I said, well, that's something you have to decide. Do you want to continue to entertain? Because if you keep going through this, to me, it's like a hamster wheel. You keep doing this over and over again. You keep telling this person, this is how you need to treat me. This is how you need to treat me. This is how you need to treat me. Okay, every time, you know, we need to go up to level 4. He's only making it to level 2 on this elevator. The elevator's not going all the way up. Every time he's a floor short. Okay? Might need to stop taking that elevator. When do you stop taking that elevator? Because the elevator never reaches the 4th floor. You know, I mean, and this is what I say. You're wasting time because you keep saying the same things that you keep having to say. Rule number 1, feminines. Men don't learn through words. Men learn through action. Action. Right. Men do not learn, even from young children, they do not learn from words. It's action. Okay? Prime example. Don't swing in that swing super high. You can fall out of the swing. The 3-year-old gets in the swing and he does it anyway. Flies across the playground. Hurts himself. Crying. Now he's learned the lesson. What did I say? Don't swing this high because you're going to hurt. They don't listen to words. They don't listen. It has to be action. Ready, set, go. Right, and like you said, Casey, or no action. The no action is an action. The no action is an action. See, because when they stop caring, then you stop caring. And then when you stop caring, right, Daisy. When you stop caring, you have to be, you know, guys will say, oh, you're just being dramatic. She's just so over dramatic. You doing too much. That's what they're going to say. You doing too much. I'm doing too much, but guess what? You're not doing enough. So I have to be extra. I have to be extra. Because you don't understand proper communication. If I ask to be communicated with throughout the day, or I'm speaking to you, common courtesy would be to reply, right? To respond in a timely manner. Maybe within the hour, but damn sure not 8, 10, 12 hours later, not even 24 hours later. No, absolutely not. And if I don't hear from you in 24 hours, it's over. I'm being sarcastic, Casey. Not really extra, but emphasizing, stressing the point, right? Guys say it's being extra when you just simply have a whole lecture about their stupidity. They want to say that you're being extra or you're being over dramatic, explaining how something made you feel, something pissed you off, something disappointed you because of their actions or the lack thereof. Right. Do less. Yes. Casey, I mean, you know, you're constantly redirecting and saying, honey, hey. I mean, you know, that's what they all say, Brenda. You're doing too much. You're dramatic. You're extra, right? No, you're just being a human being. A decent human being. Here's the problem that I have with ghosters and men who don't really communicate very well. Here's the problem I have with the whole scenario, right? When men are hungry, we know about it, right? When men are horny, we know about it, right? They can communicate that very clearly. They can express it very clearly. Why do you have to get pulled teeth to just get normal communication? You said that you were going to be here Thursday. You said you were going to be here Thursday. Your flight comes in at 7. I should be at the airport by 7:15 to pick you up. Tuesday, his flight gets canceled. And you text him to confirm, and you even call him and leave a voicemail on his phone to confirm that you're still supposed to pick him up at 7:15 Thursday, right? 7:15 p.m. The common courtesy would be for him to call you back or text you back, right? That would be the normal, common courtesy thing to do. Does he do it? No. Right? So you show up at 7:15, and guess who's not there? Guess who's not there? Guess who didn't bother to text you back or call? And guess who wasted gas and time and energy? Casey, please get your refill. You see what I'm saying? How is it that you can communicate your basic needs, but you can't communicate on a regular, normal basis? Because, like if their phone's going to be cut off, I would think that they would call AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Spectrum, and let them know, hey, man, my check is going to be a little late, but I got you, right? They can communicate that. They can communicate that. But you can't communicate normally, regular. Hey, honey, I know we were supposed to be at the movies tonight at 8, but look, I'm not feeling well. I decided to stay in and play with the boys. We're playing basketball, right? We're in the PS4. Like, okay, I get it. Maybe you don't want to. He doesn't want to tell the whole story, but just Daisy. I never heard of that before. That's hilarious. Never heard of that before. That is hilarious. But I'm just giving scenarios of what happens without proper communication. And then you feel like you've wasted time because you have. You wasted time because he just couldn't simply text you back and say, hey, love, my flight was canceled Tuesday. It was canceled. Why couldn't he text you Tuesday? And then you're blowing up his phone Thursday because you're at the airport looking like a dummy because he didn't tell you his flight had been canceled and that you didn't need to come pick him up. So you show up. You wasted time. You wasted gas. You wasted money, all because he couldn't pick up the phone and answer you or text you back quickly. Only takes a few seconds. And then somehow it becomes your fault. Well, I was in the bathroom. But bruh, this happened Tuesday. It's Thursday. This is a whole 48 hours later. Somehow it's your fault though. Because, well, you should have called me. I did call you. You didn't answer. I mean, it's just, communication is important. So if you don't have communication, that's one of the first signs that you're wasting time. Or if you have communication, but the communication is really crappy. Like, it's, Clarity is so important in a connection. It's so important. You need to know where you stand. You need to know what are their intentions. What's the plans? Right, Casey? Because you got serious. You might have the Rona. If you're in the bathroom for 2 days, we got problems. But I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. Wasting time. Rule number 2, wasting time. If this person is unemployed, if they're unemployed, oh no, Braylon, that was like 4 years ago. That was a coworker. We worked together, and I just could not take him seriously. I still can't take him seriously. But I mean, if the person is unemployed, they have no source of income at all whatsoever, and they don't even try to apply themselves, wasting time. Wasting time. Because if they expect you, what do they call it? There's a word for it. I saw it on Twitter. Somebody was calling them, it's a word, where it's these guys that they literally go after women who are very well to do, like they take care of themselves really well, just so they can have a place to stay. There's a word for it. It's not coming to me, but I know what the word is. But that's another point of wasting time. Not that one, Braylon. It's in that category, Brenda. I think it's hobosexual. Hobo, like Hobo, sexual. It's a word for it. It's a term. And they're like, it's this guy that tries to woo you. No, Rico, don't do it. Tries to woo you. Yeah, Dusty's. Brenda. Well, this is why I said if they don't have any source of income. Because, I mean, if you have a source of income, you may have a business. You could be retired. But if you have no source of income at all, that's to be concerned, right? Like, that's something to be concerned with. Yeah, because he's biting something, and I can hear it. But yeah, like, there are literally guys who are like, you know what? I don't have anything but my love to offer you. What is, I mean, I understand that some people are less fortunate. I understand, but you can't raise a family off of that. Hey, Nikki. Right, Casey. No, Brenda. No. See, problems. If they're 30 and still living with mom, unless mom has a medical condition to where they can actually assist mother, okay, that may be... Casey, that's a different scenario, right? But if you're just living with mom because you save money living with mom, over 30, yes, great point. And you have children, multiple children, and you're living with your mother, we've got some problems. That's a no-no. Yeah. That's a great question, Nikki. Wonderful question. Here's my question. My question right back. Do you feel comfortable with that? And the reason I say that is because as much as you love people, right? As much as you may love your spouse, partner, boyfriend, whoever they are, significant other, let's just say, scenario, let's just say you guys get married or what have you, and then you have a child. Let's say you have a couple children. Those children are girls. How would you feel about him staying home with the girls while you're at work all day, every day, 40 plus hours a week? I just want you to think about that. Me personally, never. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't care if it's their father. I don't trust it. That's just me. Instinctively, I don't trust it. To each their own. To each their own. That's just me. Hi, Sarah L. No, not at this time. We're actually just having a discussion. Okay? We're just having a discussion right now. I'm not reading. So if you want to hop back in at a later time, feel free. Go ahead, like and subscribe. And on another live where I'm answering questions and I'm reading, sure. Thank you. Casey. I mean, I think it really depends on you, the person. And it could have a, honestly, my opinion of it could be because of the way I was raised. My mom was very protective of me and my sisters. It's all girls. Because of things that have happened in our family, right? With people being abused, molested, and things of that nature. Very close family, okay? So if you are comfortable with a man staying at home with your children while you work all day, that's up to you. That's a personal decision that you have to decide that's what you want to do. Me personally, the way I was raised, I guess it's old school. The man is supposed to be the provider. He's supposed to be the provider. I don't want to have to pay a bunch of bills if we're married and I have children to stay home and raise and teach and guide and nurture throughout the day. I don't. Plus, I'm cooking and cleaning and doing laundry and all this stuff. That's just my perception. I mean, of course, we would have to work things out mutually because if I'm working, then children are going to have to be in daycare, be in school, whatever the case may be. But I do not want my person to be at home with our children, especially my daughters. I don't even want to set them up for any type of failure. Why do past people feel the need to come back? Honestly, Braylon, I think that's because of guilt. Like if somebody knows that they've messed up a good opportunity, they feel like they've missed out on something good with you, and they know that they passed that up. Because in the moment, sometimes they're living in the moment, and they're not really focused on the relationship itself. So if that person realizes, hey, this person that I was with at that time was a really good catch. Why did I let her go? Why did I let him go? He was a good guy. I mean, he was loving, supportive, caring, forgiving, understanding, patient. He didn't pressure me into anything. She didn't pressure me into anything. That too, Casey. And then there's Mercury retrograde. Adds fuel to fire. But sometimes people get to thinking. And when they get to thinking, you're like, I messed that up. I really should try to go get that back. Or you're just desperado and alone. Some people are very codependent. And they will hit up people that they haven't talked to in years. Just because they don't want to be alone. Exactly, Nikki. I know of people who rotate exes like socks. They rotate them. I don't understand, but I kind of understand, but I don't. Like I do, but I don't. Like you said, Nikki, I get the idea that they don't want to start anew per se over and over and over again. But I mean, how about you just be single for a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years before you, rather than recycling person after person. I just feel like a disease might come up somewhere or a kid. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Brenda. It depends. It really depends. Me personally, I just don't want to set someone up for failure. I would not, I would hate for something to happen, if I could have avoided it. I would feel a lot of regret as a parent if, if something happened to one of my children. I would feel, like I failed them in some type of way because I set it up, not knowing that I was setting them up for something to possibly happen, Because of codependency issues, Brenda. That's a great question. A lot, and then not only that, but it's pressure. It's like a society standards. Generally, people are like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Oh, I have a girlfriend. Or we're married. We've been married for 10, 20, 15, 10 years. And other people are seeing it and they're wanting that. But the part that people fail to realize is marriage is not easy. It's not easy. And it doesn't just happen overnight. This life is really not a freaking fairy tale. It's not. Like, yeah, it's not a fairy tale. Oh, thanks, Tony. Hi, Sage. Thanks for joining the live. Definitely sending you love and light. But life is not a fairy tale. It's not. And so people who are alone, people who are single. Exactly, Nikki. That right there. That right there. What we go through during utero, during our mother's womb, from early childhood, and a child's mind is fashioned within the first 6 years of life. So whatever that child is exposed to, whatever they see, whatever they hear, children are like sponges. They absorb all this information. So after those first 6 years of life, that lays a foundation for what's going to happen. Yeah. Hey, Mari. So if you go through an abandonment as a child, or you see your parents, they go through a divorce. As an adult, you may decide, you know what, I don't ever want to go through those things. Because I remember when I was 7 or when I was 10, my parents got a divorce. Or when I was 12 or 14, they separated, and all the fighting and all of the, I hate having to switch schools and all of this stuff, Right. That's understood, Nikki. Hey, Leon. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, a lot of times people are afraid to be single because they're afraid of not having the comfort of another person. They're afraid to be looked at a certain way, like they're not good enough, like they don't have it, It's like pressure from society to be a certain way, which I think is really ridiculous. This is just my opinion, y'all. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that society puts pressure on people, and particularly women. Women, like, by this age, you should have completed college. By this age, you should have had your first child. By this age, you should be married. By this age, you should have a home. By this age, you should have accomplished this. And this is how your life is supposed to go in this order. When life doesn't work that way. Yes, Brenda, I swear. I promise you. I always encourage people. Whew. Throw all the masculines away. No, not really. But be single. Be single if that's what you need to do to gain clarity, to get peace. You can actually figure out who you are. You can figure out what you really like about yourself, what you don't like, and you can fix those things. So that way when you are in a relationship, you're ready. You already come to the table ready and prepared emotionally, spiritually, financially. When you're single, you have time to work all those kinks out. That way, before you ever get with a person or connect with that person, you come to the table prepared, Hey, Alicia, thanks for hopping in. Exactly, Nikki. No diseases, right? No STDs, no pregnancies. Okay? No stress. Who are you arguing with? Yourself. Who's cursing and yelling and screaming? With who? You're single. I mean, that's like me and Rico. Sometimes I fuss at him, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's just you. There's nobody here. So you have all the time in the world to do you. Whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to read something, if you want to take a course, if you want to get a certification, if you want to complete your degree, whatever you want to do while you're single, you can focus on that particular thing. Yes, exactly, Casey. Come prepared. What you want and what you expect. I'm going to add to that, Casey. Be willing to reciprocate. Okay? Be willing and ready to reciprocate. Because let's say you're expecting a commitment, okay, from this person, right? Make sure when that person needs you to be there, you're fully committed, right? Because it's not going to work if it's only one-sided. It's not going to work, right? That person has an emergency. Let's say your boyfriend on the way home gets into a terrible car accident, has to be rushed to the emergency room. They need you to come get his belongings. You're 30 minutes away, an hour away. Are you committed? Are you going to show up? Are you going to make an excuse? That's the thing. It's like, whatever it is that you're expecting, there has to be balance there, right? If you're expecting someone to be faithful, then make sure that you're faithful. If you're wanting honesty, make sure that you're honest. Make sure you're not hiding anything. Make sure you're forthcoming. Because you can't expect for someone to do something that you're not doing. Tony. Oh my goodness. You crack me up. You know what I'm saying? Like Casey, come bring something to the table. Be prepared, right? Be prepared. Because if you have this person, you have expectations up here, then be ready for that person to match it, right? Be ready for them to have their expectations and be ready to meet them. Because that person is going to definitely have their expectations too. Be considerate. Be considerate of the other person. Like, sometimes, and I'm totally guilty of this, like literally y'all, this week, I had to humble myself. I had to apologize. And I had to calm down. Because sometimes we get into a rut of pointing the finger, like, well, you said this and you didn't do this and blah, blah, blah. And you're not considering maybe this person is working 12, 16-hour shifts 4 or 5 days a week. I don't have to work that many hours. They're tired. They may not feel like calling you right then and there as soon as they get. They may just want to take their shoes off and crash, right? Or hop in the shower and then crash. Like, be considerate of your person, right? Exactly, Casey. Be considerate of the other person. Hey, Timur. Yep. If you're not committed, you're wasting time. And if you're not going to be truthful and honest and upfront, you're for sure wasting time. Because I don't want to have to find stuff out from the neighbor down the street, from the girl upstairs, from Facebook, from Twitter, Instagram pictures. No. That you got a whole family over in Connecticut, 2 kids and a dog. Hey, Timur. We're having a girls chat. Welcome back. But if you have anything to input as a masculine, please do. Yeah. Casey's absolutely right. I mean, if you... Here's the thing. If your gut feeling is telling you that you can't trust the person that you're supposedly in a relationship with, you probably shouldn't be with him. I'm just saying. 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't be with him. Because if you have to question, like, could he be still seeing her? Are they out on the town tonight? He smells like perfume. It's 2 a.m. He came home. He smells like perfume. It's not my perfume. If you got a question, I don't want to have to find that out. This is not Sister Wives. I don't want to have to find that out 2 years down the road. That you're a part of some, I don't know, satanic cult that I didn't know about. Like, if you're not going to be honest with me up front, because I'm going to be honest with you, then I'm wasting time. We're wasting time, right? If you don't know what you want. No, Braylon, honey. No. No. If a man comes home at 2 a.m. in the morning from who knows where, smelling like a female's perfume other than your perfume, that means he has been cheating. Okay? That's what it means. Now, he can tell you a grand story that on the way home, this girl passed out. She was drunk. I was trying to be helpful, the Good Samaritan, and try to bring her home. No. Not buying the story. Cautioning you. You know? Every time y'all are talking, he turns his phone over. Or he clicks the screen on the computer. Why? Every time you walk into the room, he changes the screen on the computer. Why? Coincidentally, every time you walk into the room, he changes the screen on the computer. Daisy! Y'all are cracking me up. Y'all are cracking me up. She said lighter fluid. Y'all are straight savage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lighter fluid, Daisy, that's how you feel? Oh my goodness. Tony says she know a homeless shelter. I'm done with y'all. I mean, my mom always says, anybody coming in the house after 2 a.m., only 2 things are open, bars and legs. And that, you're not coming in the house after 2 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Right? Daisy won. She won. She won. Oh my goodness, I can't with y'all tonight. She said lighter fluid, y'all. Oh my goodness. Woo. Yep, Jasmine Sullivan. Then we got bigger problems, Tony. You know what? I think I would be confused. I would be like, hold on, what? No, wait a minute. Because if he's already a guy, he probably already smells like cologne. You probably wouldn't even know. How would you know? Now, if he comes out wearing my heels and some damn lipstick, then I got a whole nother problem. I'm going to be like, look, I'm going to need you to go ahead and give me $30 because that Rihanna lipstick was expensive, okay? It was expensive. And can you please replace my red bottoms because, I mean, they're not your size. I could probably handle that. I could probably, I'd be like, you know what? Do you just make sure all my clothes, all my shoes, and all of my lipstick and stuff that you wore, just go ahead and replace them. Make sure everything is all brand new. Since you have a fetish, okay? We can work this out. Sephora, Daisy. Sephora. Oh my goodness. Hey, Vicky. Welcome to the girls chat. Oh my goodness. I can't with y'all. Braylon said the car is on her property. Come get it. Somebody come get it. Right? Right, Casey? I love hoodies. I do. I love hoodies. I love man's hoodies. Their jackets and coats. Like, their stuff is... Why is their stuff always warmer? I've been trying to figure this out. Why are men's... Like, their winter stuff is warmer than women's stuff? Why? Like, their coats and stuff? And men are always warm. I just be trying to get warm. My masculine was... It was like a month or so ago, and I was cold. I'm already cold-natured. And he was like, what are you doing? Because I was hugging him, like, hugging him tight. I was like, I'm just trying to get warm. Because, like, men hold heat. For some reason, they just hold heat. Yeah. But I wonder why their clothes are, like, always, like, better. Better material. Right, Tony? Like, I'm going to need to see that jacket for a minute. You can get another one. You'll be all right. Plus, you warm anyway. But y'all crack me up. I can't with y'all. Yeah, but wasting time. We talked about... Let's recap for Vicky. They do. I'd be like, come here, let me smell you. Come here. Come here. Let me smell you. I do that to Rico after I give him a bath because he smells like Dove. I'm like, come here. Everybody always trying to get away when you try to smell them. Y'all. Braylon. I'm like, come here, let me smell you. Come here. Always trying to get away. But recap for you, Vicky. Y'all help us out. What were we talking about? Wasting time. Communication, Vicky. When you're not getting proper communication from a masculine, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. What else did we say, Casey? What? Right. You know, if he has no source of income, we're wasting time. Right? Casey said if he doesn't want you to meet his family, if you don't see anything long term, future with him, you're wasting time. How do we avoid wasting time in relationships, in connections? It doesn't even we're talking with masculines, but it could be any connection. Yeah. I mean, that, I'm always trying to smell somebody that smells good. Always. I don't care who it is, what they got out. I'm just like, come here. Come here. I get that from my mom. Anything that smells good. Right. You both have to be on the same page. Eye to eye. Reciprocating the same energy. If you want commitment, be committed. If you want honesty, be honesty, right? If you want somebody to help provide, then you help provide. Right? You want love and respect, give it. Be on the same page so you're not wasting time. Discussing heart-to-heart conversations. Putting out your expectations, your wants, your needs, your desires out on the table. Up front. Tony. That was cute. Yeah. Letting it be known. Stating, and here's the thing. If you keep repeating yourself like a broken record, Wasting time. Daisy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if he's staying with his mom, he might smell like, he probably is gonna smell like laundry detergent, because I mean usually anybody over 60, they use hella fabric softener in the laundry. Like, I mean, like, that's just like taking an old lady's perfume. She's gonna put on the whole bottle. You can't tell her nothing. So they'll probably smell like laundry detergent before anything. Or depending where they come from down south, it might smell like chicken. Like fried food, something fried. If they come from a southern home, it's like I can't explain it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? All right, Casey. Fried. Anything fried. Fried okra, fried chicken. Like southern homes have a food, like a fried food smell to it. I can't even explain it, y'all. I can't explain it. But anyway, that's probably what he's gonna smell like if that's where he's from. But I swear. Right, Daisy. Yep, Braylon. Really. But yeah, I think about all the time that I've wasted with masculines, and when I put all that time together, I probably could have finished college. In the amount of time that I've wasted with masculines. I mean, but life is a lesson, right? We learn, we live, and we learn. Hopefully. That's the goal anyway. So no more wasting time, ladies. No more wasting time. Don't do it. If you're not being... Here's the deal. If they're not feeding you, financing you, I'm not going to say the other F, okay? But y'all know what I'm saying. They're not protecting, providing, doing the things that they should be doing. You're wasting time. Lack of communication. You're having to say things repetitively, constantly, over and over again, or you're still having the same conflicts repeatedly. Wasting time. Oh, you know what? I just thought of another thing of wasting time. The person, let's say this person, right? Hold on, I think I just dropped my phone. You just dropped it. Hang on. All right. This person, they were, because sometimes, you know, women like to be fixers and Build-A-Bears. Fixers and Build-A-Bears. But listen, remember y'all, 2020, we're not building bears. But for those who like to be fixers, maybe I can fix him. Rose eyes. Let's say he comes to you and he's like, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole situation. You know, I got a kid on the way. Blah, blah, blah. But I really want to be with you. You're so beautiful. I love your time, your energy, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, he's like, I'm trying to move out and trying to get myself together. Purple pickle, Braylon. I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying to find a job. Blah, blah, blah. Marwa, then you need to go seek medical attention immediately. Immediately. If you feel like you're dying, you need to go seek medical attention. I'm so sorry, first and foremost, that you're feeling that way, and I hope you feel better soon. But this is not the place, this is not the format to be. If you feel like you're literally dying, you need to call 911. That is the first thing you need to do. Yep. Thank you. Thanks, Casey. Now she didn't make me lose my train of thought. Oh, the guy comes in and he's got, because you know guys like to run game. They run game. They play games all the time. Well, you know, I was in this situation. I'm kind of still living with my baby mama, but she's about to have my baby, and I'm staying there for a little bit until I get somewhere to go. And, you know, I'm trying to work on this and get myself together, blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, they'll come with a whole long story. You know what I'm saying? Dusties. And some women think, oh, well, you know what? He's really trying. He does have a job. I mean, he's working at Taco Bell. He's barely making minimum wage. He's trying to get a place. And it's like, no. You don't. If you're trying to figure stuff out and you don't have it together, then you're not ready for a connection. Just saying. You're going to be wasting time because he's probably going to be getting his whole life together for the next 20 years. Because he's always got a situation going on. And he's still going to be with that karmic. I know. I should. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Mari. I love y'all. Yeah. Marwa. Somebody else doesn't decide whether you're going to be happy or not. They don't. I don't know how to do a podcast, but it's a great idea, Braylon. I might do that. Just because you said it. I might do a podcast. I really like my girls chat because we don't do it all the time, but when we do it, I love the feedback. I love the topics. Definitely sending you love and light, Marwa. Hope everything improves. Podcast, y'all would be cracking up. I would be cracking up. Y'all wouldn't be able to take me seriously. Especially, look, if somebody joins the podcast and they have a list, it's over. It's over. I'm done. Because I'm not going to be able to take them seriously. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Daisy. Right. I'm just going to be cracking up. Tony. Right? Sometimes I have to do a double take, y'all, because it be these really, really handsome guys. And they be with a guy. And I'm like, did I miss something? Oh my goodness. What have we come to, y'all? What have we come to? But lessons learned, right? From wasting time. You learn so much. Great, Braylon. If I can inspire one person per day, I've done my job. Right? And you know I will definitely be following you and subscribing to your channel. So let us know when you start. When you start, let me know. Let me know. I'll be right there in your corner. Father in heaven. What was I going to say? Wasting time. I mean, gosh. Sometimes it is better to release connections than to hold on to them because you're not getting anywhere. It's like, excuse me. It's like, why sit here and be with this person when I could be down in the Bahamas, somewhere where it's sunny, enjoying the beach? Right, Tony? We love you too, Bray. I mean, just thinking about it, like, yeah, like I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in wanting to be with somebody, just wanting to call, having somebody to call a boyfriend, you know. It's I feel like it's a societal expectation. It's kind of like children. I always get this question for people, like if they ask me like my age and they're like, "Oh, well, how many children do you have?" 0. Real? This is the look I get. And I'm like, is there a problem? Because I don't see one. Ooh, Mari. I'm coming to Texas. That's it. I'm coming to Texas. I done already thought it out. I'm coming to Texas. I done already thought about it. I'm coming to Texas. But I swear, like people, which is one of the reasons why I decided to even do my channel, because I feel like if I can encourage and inspire somebody, great. May they be blessed. Look, y'all gonna laugh, but I'm Mexican. I know I don't look like it, but really I'm Mexican, just so y'all know. I lived in Texas for about, since I was like 11 until I was like 30. So, I'm Mexican. I don't care. No, my Spanish is not great, but it's there. I love Mexican food. Period. I like Asian food too, but I like Mexican food more. What other food do I like? I'm sitting over here thinking about what food I like. I like food. Really though, I do like Italian food. Some of it, not all of it. But I like Mexican food is my favorite. It's my favorite. That's the thing. I was forced when I lived in HEB right outside of Fort Worth. My neighbors were straight from Mexico. They were from Chihuahua. And I had no choice but to learn Spanish because they refused to speak English. No, I know what you mean, Mari. My mom's the same way. I'm really picky about people I eat from because not everybody cooks as good as my mom. So I'm like really skeptical about eating from other people. But when it comes to Mexican food at the restaurant, tell me why that is. Mexican food at a restaurant is nothing like homemade Mexican food. Homemade Mexican food is more authentic. I think because, you know, the natives, they use more of the real actual ingredients that go into the dishes. So it has, I don't know, it's just made with more love, I feel like. But it tastes so much better. Like, Casey. Tony, she said I don't need that negativity in my life. That's like telling me not to eat cheesecake. I don't need that negativity in my life. Right? You need tacos for your highest vibration, like I need cheesecake. Yeah, that's me too, Mari. I don't really measure. I just go by taste. That's my mom. It always cracks me up because if I make something as simple, you know, like cornbread or biscuits, like homemade biscuits, I make them the same every time. Always make them the same. Always make them the same way. And I just throw stuff in the bowl, right? Mix it up. Everybody acts like I've done some magical thing. And I'm like, y'all, I've been making biscuits like this since I was like 7. You can't be sad with cheesecake either, Tony. No, ma'am. It makes everything all better. Oh my goodness. Cheesecake. Now y'all should really see my attitude when I have a bag of hot chips. When I have hot chips, when I leave work and I go, normally I'll stop by the gas station to get me a bag of hot chips and a drink. Nope, because I brush my teeth. Nope, nope, nope. See, it ain't right, Mari, and I'm not there. Easter Kit Kats, Casey. Where did you find Easter Kit Kats? I just keep seeing chocolate bunnies and chocolate eggs. Oh my goodness. But y'all, when I get my hot chips, I just be cracking up because I'm like, the people at the stoplight must think that I'm cray-cray because I be sitting there jamming, eating my chips while I'm driving, not paying nobody any attention at all. Nothing. Now, Rico's birthday is Monday. He's a hot mess, though. The birthday bunny. He's the day after my sister. She's tomorrow. Which I'm going to her house tomorrow. Right? Strawberries and whipped cream. Daisy. I'm going to her house tomorrow so I can get some lasagna because she made too much. You know what's funny? Y'all say that. I've had it, but I don't buy it. I don't never buy the, the can of whipped cream. I always get Cool Whip in the tub, in the freezer section. I never buy the one in the can. Go figure. I don't know why, but just never do. Does it really taste that difference? I've only had it maybe like once and I don't remember. Does it taste better than Cool Whip? Right, Tony? All right, Mari. Right, yeah, he's the Easter bunny. Oh, Casey, I thought I had him outside today in his playpen, which I have right here in the hallway, because I can't clean. Like, I can't sweep and mop my floors with him hopping around. So I put his playpen outside in the front yard and his toys so he could play. And I was like, I should send Casey a video so she can see this boy. But as soon as I come outside, he's standing up on his playpen and he's preparing to jump over the playpen. So we tried. Oh my goodness. I see where this conversation is going. Cool Whip. Sexy. I see where this is going. Nope, Casey, we can't focus. Can't focus. Oh, goodness. He does, Braylon. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he was standing up, and I was rubbing his ears, and he was biting the cage, because he always bites the little bars on the cage. And I'm like, I just need you to stay here for a few minutes. So I come back out. I don't know how he maneuvered how to do this, but he just hopped up and jumped over the pen. He's so bad, Tony. So bad. I'm sure he's in there tearing up now. He tears up all the time. Sexual, Braylon. Sexual. Whipped cream. Yeah, that's where that goes. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get him. Let me go get him so y'all can see him. Reed, come on, Pops. Come on. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Ooh, it's a bunny. It's a bad bunny. Say hey. Say hey, Easter Bunny. Y'all, he really dirty. Because he been tearing up. Did you tell him what you did today? Somehow you jumped over your playpen. Yeah, I heard you in there biting stuff. You see everybody? Yeah, he's really not this calm. He's such a good actor, though. You're a real good actor. Trouble. I'm gonna send you to Casey. How about that? I'm gonna stay with Casey in quarantine. Yep, in this moment, Brenda. In this moment. You gonna show me your teeth? Show me your teeth. Let me see. Can we see his teeth? He don't like me seeing his teeth. He don't want me to see his teeth. We always go through this because he don't like me looking at his teeth. He don't like me seeing his teeth. Can we see your teeth? No, you want me to see your teeth? No. 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 He's really like a cat, y'all. He's like a cat, but he has more attitude. I feel like he knows he's a center of attention at this point. Right? Are you taking a nap? Now he's gonna act like he's taking a nap so he'll play all night. And then he'll be up at like 5 in the morning. This guy wakes up at 5 in the morning, y'all. Every day. Yeah. Yeah, Braylon, he's shy on camera. Right, Reed? This is not every day. I swear it's not every day. Say hey to everybody. Say hey, bub. Say hey. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hold on. All right. Oh, goodness. Go get him. Go get him. Yep, go get him. Hey, Bubs. Hey, Bubs. He's on the floor now. But he stands up. Quit. Y'all have to do. I have to name the podcast Down the Rabbit Hole. Right, Tony? Quit. This bunny hair. Come here, bun. Come here. Give me some hand sanitizer, y'all. Come here, bun. Right? And then I hear crunch, 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 because he's trying to bite on the, he bites on the baseboard. When he gets bored, he bites on the baseboard. And he doesn't want to eat his, he has alfalfa hay. He eats it for he's supposed to chew it for his teeth. But he doesn't eat it like he's supposed to regularly. He does eat carrots. He likes baby carrots because I think they're sweet. Oh yeah, that's wonderful, Tony. I'm so into the jokester. I'm a jokester. I know I don't look like it, but I'm a jokester. Yeah. My rising is Libra, so I understand. Rick, what are you doing to my chair? See, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. I'll let you out for a few minutes, and my chair gets eaten. Come here. He's hiding, y'all, under my blanket. Come here. Come here. Quit. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to put him back in his room. Come here. Come here, Bubs. Come here. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. He wanted to go in bite mode, so I had to put him back. Okay. I'm ready. Hold on, y'all. He moved my blanket in my chair. Everything. Okay. I'm ready. Good chat tonight. And we were only on here for an hour, so we didn't do too bad, right? We didn't do too bad. So what's the topic for the next girls chat? Right? What's the topic? Oh, I was gonna ask for suggestions for more readings, like, sure, Braylon, go for it. Third party? Third party is what? A topic for the next girls chat? Or what do you mean? Like a third party question? That's a good idea. Let me write this down. for the next girls chat, Casey? Y'all know I came prepared. See my pretty pink notebook? I came ready. What do men want? So that could be like for the next reading, I'm guessing. I'm guessing, right? Is that what y'all are saying? Suggestions for the next read. What do men want for the next girls chat? What do men want? Oh, for now. Okay. The third party. What about the third party? Like, what's going on between masculine and third party? I did, Braylon. I'm trying to write it all down. Girls chat. What do men want? And I got third party, but I wasn't sure what you meant by third party. What's going on with the third party for the next girls chat, or were you talking about suggestions for readings for the signs? How to stand your ground, Brenda? Okay. Great ideas. Third party. I forgot. But what about the third party? Are we asking what's going on with the masculine in the third party, Braylon? Or was that for... I guess I'm not sure if that was for readings, because I'm doing readings for the signs for April. So I'm wanting to know what series, because I like to put them in series and create playlists. Okay. Okay. Third party. How to use your feminine energy. Against what is it, Tony? Great one, Brenda. Yeah, that's what I did. I just put here how to use your feminine energy. Let's see. How to use your feminine energy. Braylon's. Loving yourself, moving forward. Moving forward. Okay. Moving forward. Braylon, I think there was one part I missed. Loving yourself, moving forward. Oh, you know what? How to remove yourself from a third party situation. Sometimes that's harder than it sounds. How to end a third party situation. Well, I hear Rico's playing with his rattler. Party situation. Okay, great. Thank you all. Are there any other suggestions for readings for the signs? Right now I'm doing new love for all the signs, new love, and I'm doing it as Spirit shows me whatever messages they have for each sign, like what was the past energy, current energy, what advice is, to be had. What you need to know about finding new love, what you want from the new connection, where you'll find new love. Those are the questions I'm asking in this series. And then I wanted to do something a little bit different than normal. I kind of wanted to do a combination of like 3 different things, like finances, love, health, like general messages. Yeah, that would be general. Readings. How to walk away. Ooh, I like that one. I would love to see how that reading is going to turn out for every sign. That's almost like how to manifest your, Tony, that's almost like how to manifest your soulmate. Ooh, how to handle other women in your DM. Oh, that's easy, Casey. Just let them know, this is mine. If you touch it, you'll die. I'm just playing, y'all. Ooh, Daisy. That's what I said. You guys are a wealth of knowledge. I just want y'all to know that. I love it. I love it. So, be that as it may, darlings, we have a lot of ideas here. I love that, Daisy. I love it. Secret turn-ons for every sign. Okay. Sexual. And that gives me a reason to buy a sexual oracle deck. Thank you, Daisy. Casey said, how to win an argument with any sign. Best compliments for any sign. Okay. Okay, y'all. I will be working on these in quiet. Of course you are, Casey. We love it. I love my 2020 twins. Okay, so I've got work to do. To create videos. Readings for all the signs. I'm so excited. Y'all got me hyped up. I'm ready to go now. You're most welcome. Braylon, let me do a reading for you, my dear. I know. It's so much fun. I'm also going to be trying different spreads. So that's why I'm doing the new series for the signs, New Love, because this is a new tarot spread. Look. That I'm reading, that I was reading, because I'm always reading something, okay? Just so y'all know, I'm kind of a nerd, low-key, but not really. Right. Anytime, Daisy. But I'm always reading stuff. If anybody wants to join us in the morning, we're going to try to be here at 9. For those who are wanting to learn the court cards, because they are challenging. Me personally, I just read them intuitively. I mean, I understand the general meanings of the court cards, but I also add my own intuition to it. So, yeah. I plan on it, Tony. Right? Right. I definitely plan on it. Ordering me some cards. Just plain old cards. I'm gonna put he got that thing on it. That's for you, Casey. Oh. Good night, Daisy. Good night, Tony. Good night, everybody. Bray, are you still here, love? I would love to make my own deck. That would be so cool. I mean, people do it all the time in their Etsy shops, but I want to do something really creative. Really, really creative. Because I'm thinking 4 suits, court cards, aces, major arcana, right? That's pretty much it. All right, Bray. So Spirit, show me the messages, please. Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father, Creator of the universe. Please allow only the messages for Braylon, for highest good and highest vibration. Please show me what might be the possible outcome of her career in tarot. Braylon, you literally have tools that you need right now to start a channel, right? You have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you have. You set it up and you start doing your readings. Right? I'm going to have a card for Casey. Casey's going to be my Queen of Swords. That's what she's going to be. Triple fire sign will be my Queen of Wands. Mari will be my Queen of Cups. Let's see. And you'll be my Queen of Pentacles, Braylon. Let's see, Temperance. You literally have the tools that you need in your hand to start your channel, Braylon. At any given time. You think about your name, you set it up, you do a short video, you post it. See what you get. See what feedback you get. Temperance. Balance. Wow. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of peace here. Tony, you can be my Empress. You can be my Empress. I love your energy. Phantom can be my King of Cups. No, he'll be my King of Swords. Let me see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is going to create some type of change. It's going to open a new door for you with the Wheel of Fortune here. Where things can balance themselves out with Temperance here. That's what's the possible outcome. You're no longer going to feel guarded. I feel like you're going to let your guard down a little bit where you're not as in defensive mode. Yeah, this is like going to take you on a new journey. I feel like you're really going to enjoy it with the Lovers card here. It's going to be something that you're very passionate about. Tell me more. And all the hard work that you put into your readings, to your channel, everything, it's going to pay off. Yep. Definitely a new start to build something stable. Let's see. Yep, it's going to cause a transformation because, you know, they say in teaching other people, you're going to have so many different options to choose from, so many different audiences to target, topics to choose from. Look at her face. Like, she's looking at all these cups, like all these choices here. Yeah. You too, Brenda. Good night, love. I just see really beautiful energy here, Braylon. I mean, as far as that's concerned, I don't see any negative energy at all. So, you got this. You got it. It's yours. Let us know. Let us know what the name of your channel is so we can subscribe and watch your videos. Did I miss anybody in here? I feel like I missed someone. Someone was wanting a reading, and I feel like I missed them. Who did I miss? Did I miss someone? Oh, I did Valentina earlier. I did. And see, now Daisy gave me a reason to look for a new Oracle deck. You're welcome, Braylon. Wishing you nothing but the best love in your endeavors. I'm here to help if you have any questions about anything. Major Arcana, suits. You know I'm an open book. One thing about me that I know about me is that I'm willing to share my knowledge with other people. So whatever I know, I have no problem sharing it. Which reminds me, I'm going to post a link for the Badass Tarot deck under my last live so people who want to see it or want to purchase it can go there and purchase it. But most of the decks that I have, I've purchased from Amazon. Okay, so I didn't miss anybody as far as readings, right? Great. So I can go, right? I'm free. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Braylon, if you want to join in the court cards tomorrow, I'm starting at 9 in the morning. You, Mari, triple fire sign. All right, so get some rest. Enjoy your night. Happy Easter tomorrow. Love you guys.